Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition. Wednesday nights, I always talk Steeler football at 9 o'clock. I try to get here at 9. It's 9:01, but hey, some things happen in life, but I got it ready. We're going to talk some Steeler football. It's almost everybody's cutting some players. We're getting ready for free agency time. We're going to talk about some major passings that happened in the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. All that and more on the Black and Gold Dynasty show. So stay tuned, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Once again, everybody, thank you. And yes, live at 11:57, Shane, the special field correspondent. Everybody, I actually plugged this in yesterday because I did it so I can get things situated because God only knows what I got going on during the day. So I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate Shane Stodmiller for coming on as always in the chat room. Everybody, and if you need to see his show is out there. He talks about West Virginia football, and here it is, Shane's show right here. Big 12 Fan Zone with Joey and Shane. Thursday nights, I believe at 7 or 8 o'clock, I believe, tomorrow night. So if you guys are into college football, please check it out. If you're in for West Virginia football, please check Shane out. We always have Shane on the show. Last week, Shane was on, and we were supposed to do the anti-heroes, and I went on a tirade, and we totally forgot to do it. But hey, it is what it is. So, hey, Craig from Patton, multitasking in Patton, Pennsylvania. I appreciate all the support, brother. I'm also triple tasking myself. So I appreciate you tuning in to talk about some Steeler talk. Look, guys, it's that over the hill bump where we're waiting for free agency. A lot of NFL players have been cut. Steelers cut some dead weight. They're looking maybe hopefully to restructure some contracts. That would be awesome to save some some salary cap so we can actually sign some important pieces to the puzzle to get us over the hump to actually win a playoff game. That would be great. That would be awesome. So, okay, I know I said this Friday night, but I will do a little bit more into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we had losses in Steeler Nation. I'm going to go with this one first because it's more sad because this gentleman here, he was a linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Andy Russell. Andy Russell, Jack Ham, and Jack Lambert, I believe, were the best triple tandem linebackers in Steeler history. I do believe that. During the 70s, it was awesome. I mean, he played for the Steelers in his rookie season in 1963. Okay, and Andy Russell temporarily left it. Steelers NFL to play football. He joined the Army to fulfill an ROTC commitment. I did not know that from Missouri. He then returned to the Steelers in 1966, where he would spend 12 years, his whole career as a linebacker for the Steelers. And he also played college ball for Missouri Tigers. He had a degree in economics. I did not know that, and that's good to know. But he was a early famed defense of the famous Steel Curtain, was named the Steelers MVP in 1971. He made 7 Pro Bowl appearances in 69 and 71 through 1976, everybody. He earned 2 Super Bowl rings, Super Bowl 9 and Super Bowl 10 against the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, this is a little record here. On December 27th, 1975, he set the NFL playoff record for a return touchdown, 93 yards at Three Rivers Stadium over the Baltimore Colts. Some claim that was the longest play from scrimmage in that time duration, guys. So Andy Russell, he passed away on February 29th, 2024. He was 82 years old. So, one of the famous members of the famous Steel Curtain, one of the most famous defenses of all time. And like I said, Russell, Lambert, and Ham. Oh my God. There's a picture out there where all three of them, there's a couple pictures, but there's one historic one. We're in the locker room. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's something. So, hey, everybody, Ralph Williams, thanks for tuning in. Ralph Williams has got a ton of shows. He's got, oh my God, he's got so many shows. I got to get him some graphics out there. I haven't forgot you, Ralph, but I'm as busy as a beaver making a dam. So, but you guys can tune into Ralph Williams. You can subscribe to all his podcasting shows. Check out Ralph Williams on Facebook. So also, I know I mentioned it Friday night, just a little bit. I didn't go into a whole lot of it, but was the retirement of Bill Hillgrove, the voice of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and also the voice of the Pittsburgh Panthers, football and basketball. I tell you what, he was a jack of all trades. He was there, he took over Myron Cope, and it was him and Touch in the booth for a long, long time. He served exclusively in the Pittsburgh market. Like I said, he was a play-by-play broadcaster for the Steelers on WDVE 102.5 DVE. And from 1994 to 2024. So, everybody, I know I had this on Friday night, but, thank you, Bill Hillgrove, the voice of the Pittsburgh Steelers for all your years being a Steelers top-notch broadcaster in the booth. Craig Wolfley is in there now, and I don't know who is going to be in there, like I said, Friday on my Triple B Experience show. I don't know. Oh, Ralph Williams says Bill Hillgrove will be his guest on March 19th at 5:30 on the Sports Corner Radio. Well, congratulations, Ralph. And he also said Kevin Green and Greg Lloyd. Yes, they were very, very good, but they didn't win Super Bowls like Russell, Lambert, and Ham. They were good, and I remember all those guys. Also Chad Brown, but Super Bowls, championships mean a lot. So, Larry, thanks for tuning in. You guys can please hit like and subscribe. Share this out to the masses for all these Steeler fans out there. Zach, thanks for tuning in. This is a Steeler podcast. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to talk NFL, besides the Steelers, because this is the only show that goes 110% Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the only team I care about. But if you want to talk or listen to NFL talk, you listen to these guys. NFL Elite Banner with Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philadelphia, and Freight Train from Steelers Realm podcast. Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. They talk all NFL. This show here talks Pittsburgh Steelers because that's all I care about. I don't care about any other team unless they're playing the Steelers, and we will review and preview, the games before and after. That's it. Okay, so let's get into the bus. Yeah, the bus was a great running back. One of the greatest there, Larry. Sorry I don't have any hats yet. Looking to get some merchandise here on the Experience. I got a lot of stuff in the frying pan. But like I said, please hit like and subscribe, share. You guys can catch this on Spotify in the car. You can watch the replay. Just share it out. Comment. Do what you got to do. This is the silver medal, the bronze, the second podcast in Indiana County, the Triple B Experience, the Black and Gold Dynasty show. So let's get into a little bit more Steeler football here before we, get out of here, because it's like I said, it's free agency time. People are getting cut. Agency it won't be signed, I think, till next week. But there's a lot of stuff. Look, there's the free agency on defense. There is a lot of talk. There's Ravens linebacker Queen would be an ultimate luxury with the Steelers. It's going to be far-fetched. It's going to be a lot of money, but never say never with Khan. okay, because the Steelers have struggled to get a reliable inside linebacker since 2017 with the injury of Ryan Shazier. So, and Queen would be perfect. Now, with Holcomb and Kwan Alexander coming off serious injuries, Alexander is also a free agent, and Mark Robinson has been struggling to step up, but he is a special teams person. So, and Queen has never missed a game in his career, averaged 114 tackles per season. He's projected to sign a deal, $18.5 million in average annual value, which would rank third at his position. I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers, he will be just 25 at the start of the 2024 season. Omar Khan is going to have to finagle some numbers if they want to get that. Pastor Adams, thank you for tuning in. God bless you as always. Thank you so much for all you do. So it would be a luxury player for the Steelers. There's also listed Devin White and defensive tackle Christian Watkins. Now, Watkins, let's put it this way. He was a solid starter for the Dolphins. They picked him 13th overall in the 2019 draft. So his rookie year, he had 65 tackles. 2021, he had 89 tackles in 2021, 10 of them for a loss, and added almost 5 sacks, 17 pressures. So he had 98 tackles in 2023. Could the Steelers sign him in free agency? Maybe restructure Larry Obajobi's contract. That is another piece of the puzzle. A lot of talk on free agency. Just look, it's just throwing darts at a board here, people. We don't know. I'm just going off of speculation. There's a lot of speculation. I don't want to get into any quarterback talk because we're not going to get Russell Wilson. I just think that we just need to get a backup quarterback or sign Mason Rudolph. If they get Ryan Tannehill and Kenny Pickett could get us over the hump and get us a victory. We need one victory in the playoffs to get over that hump. Boothie, what's going on? Thanks for tuning into the Black and Gold Dynasty Show. I got some comments. Oh, let's see. Craig said, yes, Northern Cambria. Yes, he was. He also, in the offseason, Craig, he also was working in the coal mines. That's what he did in the offseason because Steelers and the NFL players back in the 70s didn't make a lot of money as they do now. Like, they didn't get endorsed by Nike and Gatorade for $17.7 million. I think Bradshaw made more money working at, Fox Sports as an announcer than he did being a quarterback winning 4 Super Bowls. So, yo, Shane, what's going on? So, not much, Boothie. Just, doing what I'm doing. Talking Steeler football, getting ready for some free agency talk. Just put a couple players out there. There's a lot of players. A lot of Buffalo Bills have been cut in the corner and secondary positions. So maybe we cut Levi Wallace and sign somebody from Buffalo. But my source, Kal-El, said what's going on in Buffalo. Kal-El is the host of Buckle to Buckle with Kal-El. I don't think his whole team is getting decimated on the defense. Yeah, Dante Johnson is on the block. I would trade Dante Johnson right now for a 3rd-round pick, get 2 third rounds in his 2024 pick booth. I would do that. I would restructure Allen Robinson's contract, get him down. He's not worth $11 million. Get him to maybe 3. Sign. I'm going to talk about some offensive players that the Steelers could sign. Maybe it's all speculation. That's all it is. No, they didn't get Mitch, brother. I don't think Mitch Trubisky. Well, nobody can sign anybody yet till next week. So that'll be a problem. So anyway, I got some. Let's see where I'm going here. I'm going offense. Ba-da-da-da. I want to talk about. Okay, because Boothie brought up a good point. If the Dante Johnson gets traded, now the Steelers are also looking to add receivers to the room. Few guys to be considered include Gabe Davis, who had that big long touchdown against us a couple years ago. Last year, this year he was hurt in the playoffs, and also Tyler Boyd from Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Boyd would be a better option, be cheaper. He's a free agent. He's a hot commodity. His physical style in the slot should interest the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it helps that Tyler Boyd grew up in Clareton, PA. Played college ball, Pitt. Little Pitt connection there. So Miami linebacker coming in, maybe. Yes, you're absolutely right. And have him maybe tagging up with Roberts. I've heard that yesterday, Booth. You're absolutely right. There is so much shit going down here. It's like breakfast at Tiffany's. So, and then Boyd's been in the league for 8 years with the old shitty ass fucking Cincinnati Bungles, but he's going to turn 30 halfway through 2024 season, but he still produces as a high level. He has 2 seasons with over 1,000 yards, and in 2023, he had 67 passes. He scored 2 touchdowns, and it was a rough season, Cincinnati, because Joe Burrows went out with a cold, so, 8 years he played. Maybe we sign him at a good price would be awesome. See what's going on. Put TJ, they would do good. Yeah, well, TJ's got to restructure his contract, hopefully. TJ, Fitzpatrick, and Cam Hayward, hopefully those 3 defensive stars could restructure their contract, get some players that we need to get us over the hump, because realistically, that's a lot of money. You're looking at, I believe, $70 million for those 3 this year, maybe more. I don't got my I went to Marion Center. My mathematical skills might be off just a bit. So we got some other stuff. And also they had the combine, everybody. Now the combine is, just, see who's fast, see who can bench the most. JT Toth, who's been on the show a couple times, he's down there as we speak right now. Draft 412, Draft Nation. Catch him if you want to subscribe to his podcast, where they actually get in depth with college football players. He'll be back on the show. A couple weeks ago in the archives, we did a mock draft with no trades. So if you guys didn't hear that, go back in the archives, listen to it, because all my shows, you could go back. I got over 400 and some shows on everything from Steeler football to wrestling to pulp culture to interviews. I'm telling you, I got over 400 videos on the Experience channel. Hit like and subscribe, get the views up, and do all that. But JT's down there right now at the combine, looking at players as we speak. There's a whole bunch. They're looking at some offensive linemen. There's everybody's looking at the Georgia tackle. I think that would be a great pick. That was one of my mock draft picks, was the Georgia Mims, the tackle, in the 2nd round. Well, no, I traded, and I got Frazier as my first pick. And I traded to get more draft picks. But also, too, they're looking at Troy Fanua. He's out of Washington. He's been speculated to become a guard, but he played tackle in college. He has he did not play mostly left tackle with the Huskies, but he thinks he could be an NFL fitted guard. We have to see. He fits the physical identity of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And also, too, when you get a Samoan on the line, that's double deadly, and that's a kick-ass kind of thing to actually have. That is awesome. Just saying. We have to solidify. We need a center. I believe we need a center. I'm going to shoot for a center. I'm going to try to get my ticket for the draft 412 thing down at Stage AE. If anybody wants to go, let me know. We can meet up down there and have a couple drinks, talk to some Steelers, see who the Steelers pick. Hopefully I can get some interviews, get some video, put it on the show, because I never been down there before. Hopefully in a couple years, Pittsburgh has the draft. That would be awesome. Because right now I'm just taking a low budget tier. I can't. I have a half decent job, but my podcast cannot be corporate and pay corporate prices. I can't do it as much as I would appreciate that. That would be awesome. But also, too, there's a whole bunch of mock drafts. I'm going to put one on here real quick and give you guys a mock draft that I looked at. Round 1 pick was Mims, the offensive tackle out of Georgia. everybody is taking him for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, round 2, pick 33. Kool-Aid McKinstry, cornerback, Alabama, trade. This is the trade. This is a mock draft that I got. Steelers receive pick 33 to the Panthers. Panthers receive pick 51, 121, and 205, 2025's fifth round pick. That's just a mock draft, people. Benjamin, good evening. Thank you for tuning into the Black and Gold Dynasty show. Thank you. Thank you. Third round, pick 84, Braden Fisk, defensive tackle out of Florida State. Round 4, picked 120, Ricky Pearsall, receiver, Florida. This is just a mock draft, people. Round 6, pick 197, Tommy Etchenberg, linebacker, Ohio State. Okay. Round 7, pick 238, Joe Milton, quarterback, Tennessee. That's right. Just a mock draft. Everybody, I had a couple people sending me their mock drafts on Facebook. I know Facebook went down yesterday. Thank God it's up and live here. I don't know what happened because I don't know what the heck I do doing these shows because I also have the show on YouTube. So if you haven't did it on Facebook, you'd have to go to YouTube and please hit like and subscribe. Over 1,000. Trying to get 1,500. Trying to get monetized. It's very hard. I do this because I like doing this with the Steelers, and it's the off season, and it's gonna be an exciting season because next week maybe the Steelers got some signs in. Maybe they signed somebody. We could talk about that next week. Hopefully, it's not going to be Justin Fields, and it's not going to be fucking Russell Wilson. It's not going to be those quarterbacks aren't coming to Pittsburgh. Everybody quit smoking all your sauce and shit and thinking they're going to go with Kenny Pickett. Hopefully if they don't give Mason Rudolph any kind of money, because no one's knocking down the door of Mason Rudolph anyway. If they sign Mason, if they do not, I believe they will sign Ryan Tannehill as a backup, and they will draft a quarterback or get some young quarterback talent. Kenny Pickett is going to be the guy, people. He's going to be under this Arthur Smith offense. We shall see. I'm telling you, double tight ends running the ball. That doesn't hurt. Look, if Kenny Pickett gets 18 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, we're already a winner. So I'll take that. Take it. I'll take that to the bank all day long. I'll take it. So this come out today. There's no, hold on, somebody's on YouTube. I think Rich Smoke is doing a giveaway if you submit your best mock draft. Well, good for Rich Smoke. I can't I can't watch it tomorrow. I have a wrestling meeting tomorrow. Yeah. So, yeah. I got to watch it on replay. I'm not real good with the college drafts. I'm not. I just did a couple mock. I just don't have have the knowledge. Like I said, I honestly don't care what anybody else gets. I only care what the black and gold gets. And that's just how it is. But hopefully everybody that wants to learn more about the NFL, go to NFL Elite Banner and listen to Smoke and Freight Train. So he's giving a giveaway for the best mock draft picks. Mel Kiper can't get goddamn anything right, and Mel Kiper gets money. So I don't think I'd ever get anything right. Chris, thanks for tuning in. So before I get out of here, this came over, I think today or yesterday. I just want to say I will never work a Steeler Sunday now because I've taken all my Sundays will be off now. It's good to have seniority. And I will not work the 2024 season this year. I am not be working during a Steeler game. It took me almost 11 years to get that. So we'll go over there. Hopefully, I guarantee the Steelers will be on prime time in a couple things. Probably a friggin' Thursday night game, which Thursday night games suck. I hate Thursday night games. Hopefully you guys don't like Thursday night games either. But hey, before we get out of here with my one last topic, because today is March and I got this thing, and I'm looking to get some merchandise made. I am, and do some giveaways myself, and go from there. I'd like to get some stuff made up. I need to get a little bit more cashola. So let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. This is a fact. March 6th. This is a fact. In his 11th season with the Steelers in 2021, defensive tackle Cam Hayward posted a double-digit sack total. He had 10 for the second time. This is a fact. This ain't a trivia. But I will do a trivia if you would like. Because my stepdaughter gave me this. Okay, here we go. Who posted his first career 1,000-yard rushing season when he gained 1,202 yards for the Super Bowl champion Steelers in 2005? Boom, 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 boom. Trivia question. Trivia question. One more time, I'll read it. Who posted his first career 1,000-yard season? Chris got it right fast. Willie Parker. Chris, congratulations. I'm just going to get some, when I get some stuff made up, I'm just going to give it to all you guys, all you loyal supporters, man. Beer koozies, coasters. Hey, if I can get some shirts made up, look, man, it's all free stuff. I'm giving it away because you guys are loyal listeners to the experience, and you guys are Steeler fans, and that's what it takes, people. So that's my Steeler trivia for the week, because I have this whole thing. This is awesome. I have it right here. Barry Stump, thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, Chris, definitely. I'll get some shirts. I get some shirts made, man. I want to get some shirts out, get some hats, get some koozies. You know, it's summertime. People can have some brewskis. You know, either experience or the Black and Gold Dynasty show. Love Fast Willie Parker. I like Willie Parker too, but I also like Bettis. I like Franco. I did like. I like Deuce Daly when he was there with the Steelers for brief time. Justin, thanks for tuning in. There was a lot. I love Merrill Hodge. Merrill Hodge to me was the epitome of the Pittsburgh Steelers back when it was the 80s. That shows my age because I understand, that's how it was. Oh, well, thanks, Craig. Well, yeah, I'll be looking for sponsorship in a brief wrestling thing. Sponsorship, anybody that wants to sponsor a wrestling show, let me know. It's not going to be big prices. Please private message me. I'm looking to have a show real quick in Indiana, Pennsylvania first. I'm looking to hopefully sign the papers and get a date. Hopefully. And so many running backs coming through the Steelers over the years. Yes, true. Very true. Everybody that played as a running back for the Steelers have actually been good, except for McFarland lately. That wasn't very good. I liked D'Angelo Williams. That was an unsung Steeler when he came from Pittsburgh. Chris Ward, thanks for tuning in. D'Angelo Williams, when Le'Veon went out with that injury in the AFC Championship up in New England, D'Angelo had 90, almost 100 yards. So that was a good pickup. And I wish they would have signed him for another year, because I think he still had some tires on his tread on his tires. And he could have had one more year. And he's good for the community, and he always did stuff for breast cancer, and God bless him and stuff like that. So yeah, hey, I'm just busy as I can be, just trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. But before I get out of here, I want to talk about this last thing. This is the Steelers. Chris says Williams is also becoming a wrestler after he was a football player. Well, if I could book him, I would. So, okay, this is the Steelers 2024 opponents. I don't have any times yet. It'll be released in May anyway, so I can schedule accordingly. The home games will be against the Cincinnati Bengals, the Kansas City Super Bowl champs, which will be high priced, the New York Giants without Barkley because they didn't, I don't think they signed him. The Ravens game will always be good. The shitty ass New York Jets with Aaron Rodgers with his duct taped Achilles tendon. The shitty Dallas Cowboys, the shitty Cleveland Browns, and the Justin Herbert Harbaugh Chargers are coming to Heinz Stadium. I don't call it Askew, I call it Heinz. And then away we got the Colts, Philadelphia. We're not very good in Philly. Cleveland, the Atlanta Falcons, Ravens, Denver, Russell Wilsonless, the Washington Cobra Commanders, Cincinnati Bengals, and out at Vegas at the Mustang Ranch, the Raiders. Last year we beat them, man. Calvin Austin had that big touchdown. The Ravens are going to be revamped. We shall see. That's right, the fucking Plowboys. That's true. The Plowboys it is. Devil, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Mr. K, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, that's all those tickets are going to be. That Kansas City game at home is going to be. You're going to have to cut your arm off, and you're probably going to have to get on your knees for that one. And that's not going to be good. You know, I hope Parson gets pancaked all game too, brother. And then I hope he doesn't do what he thinks he can do, because he is not one of the elite this year. He shot his mouth off against TJ Watt. I mean, come on, man. You just can't even add. Maybe you went to Penn State and you just minored in beekeeping or something. But God damn it, buddy. TJ Watt had 19 sacks and did everything and was high stats. And then we got I'm not going to go off on a tangent. With Myles Garrett, they just wanted to do that. That's just the way it is. And hopefully when the Cowboys come in, because they're choke artists anyway, we just kick their ass and we just run them all day. We just run the ball all day. This offense is going to be something. I think Arthur Smith is going to be, taking some crescent wrenches and tightening some stuff up. Get Pratt Freiermuth, some big numbers. Washington and Connor Hayward, some numbers, and then have the two-headed monster of Najee Harris and Warren running the fucking ball down people's fucking throats, and then getting this Steeler defense to play Steeler ball, not let up the big play. And, when I gave this thing on Facebook about this schedule, people were like 7-10, and I'm like, you could shove it up your ass. I don't see us going 7-10. I think we're going to be competitive. I think we're going to be we're going to surprise some people in our division. And I hate everybody in our division equally. They all suck. Cincinnati, Browns, and Ravens. They all suck major. So I don't want to get any further than that, because then I don't want to get taken off because if I say something explicitory. But like I said, next week is free agency time. Omar Khan hopefully does a wheeling and dealing, get some contracts restructured to sign some people to solidify some depth, or could be starters for the Steelers. Like Boothie said, the linebacker from the Dolphins they were looking at, talking to. And then if we get some defensive linemen, maybe restructure Larry Obajobi's contract also, because that one guy who said, Loudermilk was so great. And I'm like, dude, and I said something about Ray Mansfield, because Mansfield won 2 Super Bowl rings, jackass. Loudermilk barely has started a whole season. So I guess I don't know nothing, I guess. That's okay. That's why we live in America. America. I'm here to make the Steelers podcasting great again. That's right. It's a clean sweep. So everybody, please hit like and subscribe to the Triple B Experience. This show here, the Black and Gold Dynasty, is every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, where I talk Steelers. Hopefully get some guests. Any of you guys that are out there want to come on, man, send me a message. If you guys want to come on and talk Steeler football, I love to have you. I appreciate everybody tuning in every week. I know everybody and their brothers got podcasts, and I'm just trying to take a little bit of niche out of somewhere and do something that I like. I got a whole bunch of other topics that I do on my podcast. So, hit like and subscribe, share, tell everybody, get the word out, but also too, the proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience is Watkins Boxings. Anybody in Indiana County that wants to go train, they're open 7 days a week till 8 o'clock. And also, I just ate some Bob's Pizza last week, 5 pizzas, a pepperoni, a Wapaho, and a root beer under $13. That's right, 4th Street at Indiana, PA. Proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience channel and also the Black and Gold Dynasty show. Ted's a big Steeler fan. Maybe he has some tickets. You know what I mean? Hey, Bub, you want to get some tickets? But also, too, I saw Big Ben's last game, and I haven't, unless it's a corporate seat. So, but also, too, I want to give a shout out to Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk as always. Those guys are busting their ass doing some shows. Great guys down at J Town, part of the Experience family. Larry and the guys, the King. So anyway, before I go, anybody that lives in Indiana County, you need to go out to Alley Cat Beverage, get some beer. Tell Eric and Amanda I sent you. Proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience.
There's a new cat in town. Formerly known as Clymer Beverage, the newly remodeled Alley Cat Beverage is located in the heart of Clymer. Still carrying all of your traditional beverages, Alley Cat Beverage also offers all of the newest flavors, brands, and novelties, including slushies and popsicles. From the gridiron to the back porch swing, Alley Cat has your favorite beverage in stock and ready for any occasion. Stop in and see the new cat in town. Back the alley where all the cool cats go.
Alley Cat.
Wow, once again, Alley Cat Beverage, proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience and the Black and Gold Dynasty Show. Everybody, thank you. Tune in Friday night at 9 o'clock where I talk pop culture, wrestling, and who knows what I talk about. I still am going to do my top Mount Rushmore anti-heroes. I didn't do it last Friday because I was on a tangent. So everybody, please, once again, hit like and subscribe. Share it to people. Tell people, hey, Bubba's got a podcast. You can watch it on YouTube. You can download it on Spotify. I want to get some numbers up. Get some numbers up. It's always about the numbers. So everybody, thank you guys. Have a great night. I will see you guys next Wednesday if you're Steeler fans with some more Steeler news, talking Steeler football, and talk about the greatest sport franchise of all time. That's right, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good night, everybody. See ya.